All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're going to talk about key aspects with iron fitting, what things you should be looking for, some of the questions you should ask, and what value you should be getting out of your iron fitting. I have my 7-iron. It's a Titleist T100S. Shaft is pretty stock, Project X LZ 6.0, 120 grams. A little higher launching shaft than I've used in the past. I'm going to hit a few 7-irons. We'll see what the TrackMan numbers show. One of the most overlooked, I think, that most of our guests and customers come in and don't think about is height.
Right.
It's easier to land a ball on the green and hold it when you're coming in from a steeper angle.
Well, not only that, like you can get a lot of people coming in here and they could be creating a good amount of ball speed, but nothing's showing for it because of how low it's coming in.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have somebody that the club could be perfect for them. They could be hitting it as far as they can, but it's minimized because it's touching ground too early.
Yeah.
If you get that height up, they automatically gain 10 yards.
Yeah.
And
a lot of people,
right.
They have to land the ball into the front of the green and have it bounce up and hop up.
Right.
Like landing like an airplane instead of a helicopter. So hitting the ball higher certainly gives you a big advantage in terms of hitting the green, holding the green, and giving yourself an opportunity to maybe putt more instead of chip and putt, which is, monster in terms of lowering your score. The more greens you can hit, the more opportunities you have to have a birdie putt or a par putt instead of chipping on for par and trying to make bogey or double.
Right.
So that launch angle and that height and that angle of descent all kind of play a big role with irons, because you want to be able to hit the ball higher. The average tour player hits it between 100 and 120 feet high, and that's every club.
And I think a lot of times people see the driver aspect where they say spin's a killer, and they kind of just carry that over into their irons, and that's not the case. We need spin for control. And they look at it and they're like, well, my spin's low, so that's got to be a good thing. Well, no. I mean, you need spin when you get into those scoring clubs to be able to control your trajectory and control your distance.
Yeah, and what you and I are both seeing this year is people are doing split sets. Most people just think, oh, I need to order 4-through pitching wedge or 4-through gap wedge in one set, and it's just not the case. If you look at tour players, a lot of them have split sets, or they play, T100 and a 4-iron, and they play the Titleist MBs or whatever manufacturer it may be in the majority of the other irons, because they want that height, they want that forgiveness. And it's not any more difficult. It's not a big upcharge to do a split set, but most people have just never considered it because the fitting components were never available to try and match those things up.
Right. Big
things are obviously launch angle, ball speed, height, and that will all impact carry. You can see I have about 7 yards in between my carry distance and my total distance, 179 being my average carry, 186 being my average total, and that's about optimal. I'm hitting the ball about 108 feet high, so some of those big aspects, if you don't know going into the fitting that maybe these are things I never considered, hopefully this video will really help you understand what we're looking for as fitters and what you should be looking for as a customer now.